I was here when they had the Rockers game here, where that like black mat is. They had bleachers there. They had bleachers everywhere. It was like a college football game. Like
yeah, that'd be great. Good evening from Dixon Dahl Stadium and Bishop Meige High School. Tonight we have an Eastern Kansas League matchup between your St. Thomas Aquinas Saints and the Bishop Meige Stags. I'm Colin Davis alongside Nick Howard. Welcome to the broadcast. Let's start with the Saints. They're 2-0 and coming off of a big win last week against Lutheran North. What did you see in that shootout, Nick?
It was a shootout, like you said, very high-scoring game, 53-39. Not much defense played on either side through 3 quarters, but a couple big stops in the fourth quarter for the Saints helped them get the win in that one.
Now for the Stags. They're 0-2, and their defense has struggled in their first 2. What do they need to do to pull off the upset tonight?
Well, they got to play some defense. They're giving up 49 points per game in their first 2 matchups, and we'll see. Saints have run the ball well, and Stags will have a tough matchup for them tonight.
And both teams are on the field here, and we have just about 3.5 minutes to kick.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to Bishop Meige.
The captains are on the field for the coin toss.
Tonight's game is being played under the guidelines of the Kansas State High School Activities Association and its member schools. You are requested to participate in a spirit of good sportsmanship, cheering on your school in a positive way.
Nick, what do you think the Saints need to do tonight to start fast?
Well, we know they're going to try to establish the run game. We know it's a big part of our offense. Last week against Lutheran North, we scored on our first offensive play, so we'll look to run the ball again.
And we have a great crowd tonight. Plenty of Saints fans as well as Stag fans.
St. Thomas has won the toss and they have deferred to the second half.
The Saints have won the toss and elected to defer.
At this time, please rise for tonight's prayer.
As we prepare for prayer and the national anthem.
In the name of the Father, and of the Son, and of the Holy Spirit, amen. Thank you, Lord, for the many blessings you have bestowed on us. We thank you for the opportunity to observe our athletes displaying their talents on the field. Tonight we ask that you protect them from harm and allow them to compete to the best of their abilities in a manner which reflects the example set by your Son, Jesus Christ. And let us remember, all that we do is for your greater glory. We ask this in the name of the Father, Son, and of the Holy Spirit. Amen.
It is a beautiful night in Roland Park, 84 degrees for kickoff, as the Saints look to improve their record to 3-0. Matt Siebolt will kick for the Saints. Matt had a good week last week, missing one extra point, but that could have been due to a faulty snap. And the Saints defense will start on the field. Bishop Meige in the red uniforms, Aquinas wearing the white tops and gold bottoms. And we are underway. Deep kick, and we will start with the touchback.
Seabolt's kick goes into the end zone. Stags will take over first and 10 from their own 20.
So Meige will take over at the 20-yard line, led by Mac Armstrong, their quarterback. Mac has had two decent games efficiency-wise, but his first game he struggled a little bit more, throwing only for 173 yards, and his last game threw for 300 plus yards. So we'll see what we see from him tonight.
Yeah, we know Meige loves to throw the ball.
And he throws it out wide, and they'll get a first down a little bit more up to the 39-yard line.
Yeah, nice little screen pass there.
Meige, no huddle, looking to move quickly. Running back shifts to the left. And they will throw. Quick out, broken up. Good play there by Jacob Bittner, and it will be 2nd and 10.
Yeah, nice play by Bittner there. Well-timed hit.
In the shotgun again. They will throw it out to the left this time, have a lot of room, and will gain about 5 or 6, and that will bring up 3rd and medium for the Stags here at their 46-yard line.
And Christian Bowen Webb on the catch there. 2 wide receiver screen passes early here for the Stags.
Let's see what they do here on 3rd and 3. Possibly in 4-down territory. They line up in the pistol. Now in the shotgun, running back to the right of the quarterback. And they will throw, and they will have the first down.
Nice little curl route there.
That's 2 receptions for Christian Bowen Webb.
A lot of quick hitters here for the Stags early. Not deep routes, just little short passes to get them going.
Saints giving them a little cushion on the outside, and they're taking advantage. Now in the pistol. They will hand it off here, and they will get a short gain of about 2 yards. Jalen Birch is leading them in rushing at 121 yards on the season. Two receivers to the right side here on 2nd and 8.
Looks like a false start here.
Legal motion. This should be 8.
Legal motion, actually.
So movement will push them back 5 yards, slow down the tempo a little bit. How important is tempo in this game, Nick?
Well, it's everything. The Saints have basically dominated time of possession in that St. James game, and then in the second half against Lutheran North, that's how they won the ball game with time of possession. We love to run the ball, keep the ball on the ground, clock goes in our favor, and time of possession is everything for the Saints.
They fake the flare pass, throw it the other way, and it is blown up for a loss, and that will bring up 3rd and 13.
Nice stop by O'Brien there.
O'Brien was not fooled by the motion to the other side, And the Saints are going to look to get off the field here on third down. Meige going fast again. 3 receivers on the left side. Let's see if the Saints can get to the quarterback here. A little bit of a blitz, and he fires across the middle, and it's complete for a first down.
Really quick throw there. Ball came out real fast. Nice little stunt route there.
The Saints blitzed a linebacker on that play, and they did not get home, and it'll be first down for Meige on the St. Thomas Aquinas 34-yard line. And they throw to the right here, another screen pass, and he will break it to the 20 to the 15.
That is their third wide receiver screen of this drive. Really loving that play. Saints got to recognize it sooner.
And they are moving quickly again. The Saints maybe not getting set.
Yeah, Meige really running up tempo offense here.
So first down from the 15-yard line. And they will hand it off up the middle. Jalen Birch will be stopped short. So not very successful in the run game thus far, but they have been successful in the pass game.
That Saints D-line really walling up for us.
Three-yard gain there will bring up 2nd and 7. Pistol here, 2 receivers on the right side. Saints have a lot of guys in the box. And they will run it with Birch again, and he'll get a little bit more this time, bringing up, looks a little bit short of the first down. And that will bring up 3rd and 1. Definitely 4-down territory for the Stags here.
Yep, Stags probably got 2 plays to get 1 yard here.
Going fast again in the pistol. Run it with Birch up the middle, and he gets just shy of the end zone. Brought back.
That was awfully close there, Colin.
Yep, and that'll bring it up 1st and goal from inside the 1.
Stags going real quick here.
The quarterback keeps it this time and will get smothered. The Saints were all over that one, had the running back and the quarterback perfectly.
MJ Overstreet was all over that one.
MJ, the hard-hitting Saints defensive player, all over the field, and a good play that time. And that will bring up 2nd down and goal from the 2-yard line. First possession for the Stags. 8 minutes left in the first quarter, and they will fumble. There's a fumble. And the Saints have recovered at the 6-yard line and will take over. And you can't have turnovers, Nick.
Yeah, that's an awful place to turn the ball over on the Saints 5-yard line. About a half yard, go from a half yard to punching it in there to Saints ball.
And when you're trying to pull off the upset, turnovers in the red zone are the last thing you need. The Saints will take over on their own 5, led by junior quarterback Max Ford. Carroll will be the setback here. And they will run it up the middle with Carroll. Will not get much. About 2 there on first down.
Saints love to establish the run here.
Sean Carroll is the leading back for the Saints. A more bruising back up the middle. They will throw it to Rizzi and Penny more on the outside tonight. And he is back there again.
Yeah, we all know Kammerer on the outside's a threat as well.
They pitch it to him, and he's got plenty of room, and he will break a tackle and get to the 22 before getting taken down. He breaks a lot of tackles, and there you see it again.
Yep, there it is, Colin. Those yards after contact are huge for the Saints.
So the Saints will move the chains here. They line up in that tight formation. Kammerer, the lone receiver on the left side. They will pitch it to Penny outside, and he will get stopped at the line, it looks like. That will bring up 2nd and 10.
Nice open field tackle there for the Stags.
Charles Cahalan on the stop there. He is second on the team in tackles with 10.5 on the year and also has an interception. So 2nd and 9 here on the left hash. Ford on the keeper. He pitches it at the last second, and Carroll's got a lot of room. To the 40, and will drag a defender or two to the 45-yard line.
What a play by Ford there. Little juke to get it going, and it'll pitch at the last second to Carroll. Nice play.
Ford looked like he was keeping it there, but pitched it to Carroll at the last second, and Carroll had a lot of room there.
Yeah, that's why Coach Dreiling teaches those fullbacks to keep running with the quarterback on those options plays for that late pitch.
Saints moving a little quick here. Carroll up the middle, just to the right side. We'll get about 2 or 3.
Saints going pretty quick here. Slow it down now and go back in the huddle.
Nothing too cute here from the Saints. This is what you'll see a lot of the night.
Yep, that flex bone offense really love to run the ball. We all know that.
So they line up here, 2nd and 8. The give to Carroll again. Excuse me. Outside to Penny, it appears, and he has enough. And there may have been a fumble.
Stags say they have it.
Let's see what the officials say.
Saints retain possession.
So that will indeed move the chains. How important is not fumbling in this Saints offense?
Well, that's basically the only thing that stopped them last week against Lutheran North was turnovers. So if we keep the ball on our side, we got a good chance in this one.
The Saints will have possession at the Stag 44. 5 minutes left in the first quarter. They will give it up the middle to Carroll this time. And he will gain 3.
Saints have yet to throw the ball. Got to stick with that running game. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Saints only have 2 completed passes on the year. One was a big gain to Evan Kammerer. The other just an 8-yard pass. Kammerer on the right side this time. They line up on the right hash from the 41. They pitch it to Carroll.
Oh, he's got space.
And he's got a lot of room. And he trucks a defender and will get down to the 22-yard line. Hard running there from Sean Carroll and a big chunk play for the Saints.
He just bursted through that hole. A lot of yards after contact there again. First defender completely shook him off and obviously ran through that guy at the end for about 5 yards.
Carroll getting a lot of touches early, and the Saints are moving the football and are nearing the red zone. This offense takes a lot of time off the clock. Movement there, it appears. Yep, and that will move the Saints back 5 yards. The Saints really need to avoid penalties in this game, as with their rushing attack, it can move them behind the sticks and really hurt them. Isn't that right?
Yeah, I mean, when you run the ball, you really want to be in a 1st and 10 situation rather than a 1st and 15 situation. Long distance downs will force you to throw the ball more, and that's not the Saints' game.
Saints definitely in 4-down territory here, have not attempted a field goal on the year thus far. Meige, a lot of guys on the line of scrimmage here. They will pitch it wide to Penny. He'll make a move, and he'll be inside the 15 and brought down at the 5-yard line. Great move on the outside by Jeremiah Penny, and that will set up the Saints with 1st and goal from the 5.
Yeah, put his left foot in the ground there and just an explosive move. Made that defender go right by him.
Carroll, the tailback here. A lot of guys in the box in the red zone here. Give to Carroll. He will be just short at the 1-yard line. And you got to think they're going to give it to him again here.
Oh, yeah, 100%. I'd be surprised if there's anything else right here.
Saints did have a couple quarterback sneaks last week that were successful. And they will do it here, and that is a touchdown, Saints. And the Saints are on the board first, up 6-0.
Beautiful 95-yard drive right there. Good play design. Kept the Stags guessing in the running game, and worked out for the Saints.
So
Stags have seen some explosive offenses this year, but I don't know if they've seen the bruising running force that the Saints have.
Matt Siebolt will hit the left upright on the extra point. No good. The score will be 6-0. So after the Stags fumble in the red zone, the Saints capitalize with a 95-yard touchdown drive. And with 3 minutes left in the first quarter, the score will be 6-0 Saints.
That turnover for the Stags really killed them down there. About a 6 or 7 point swing.
Let's see if the Stags continue to move the ball here when they get it back. Let's see if the Saints also adjust to the swing passes out wide, as that really hurt them on the first defensive drive. Saints student section on their feet. Energy from the Meige side has been sucked out with that early momentum swing. Siebolt will kick off from his 40. Not as long as the last one. They will take it from the 5. And Birch, it looks like, will get to the 21 or 22-yard line.
Pretty good coverage by the Saints there.
The Saints faced a tough returner from Lutheran North last week and did a pretty good job containing him. And you see that again there.
Lutheran North was a tough test for that Saints defense. I don't know if we'll see speed like that again this year.
A lot of athletes on that team. Not as much discipline. You'll see more discipline from the Stags here, but not as much athletic ability. So Meige will start from their 22-yard line. Down 6-0. Shotgun. And they will throw it out far side, and he will get spun around to the 29-yard line.
A little quick hitter there for the Stags.
Christian Bowen-Webb with his 3rd catch. Also a very good basketball player for the Stags. They will run it with Birch here, and he will be stuffed. A loss on the play will bring up 3rd and short. Jalen Marshall, the big defensive lineman committed to Missouri. What do you like from him, Nick?
Well, he's just, the size advantage is almost unfair out there. He sucks up 2 to 3 offensive linemen at a time. Some of his production
fakes the pitch to Birch, and he will have enough for the first down. Good play there to the tight end.
They will move the chains there. Close, but they're going to give it to the Stags.
Decent coverage there by the Saints.
Yeah, back to Jalen Marshall. Even though some of his production might not show in the stat sheet, what he is doing is he's allowing lanes for all their defenders to make tackles by sucking up 2 to 3 defenders at a time.
3 down linemen for the Saints, only bringing 3. And they get some pressure, and the spy gets to him. He gets about 4 yards there. Decent gain. Connor Ellis was a spy there. They only sent 3 rushers. Got decent amount of pressure, flushed him from the pocket. And a short scramble there. That must have been on the scouting report that he can run as well.
Yeah, if those first or second reads aren't there, he'll probably look to run.
So 2nd and 6 here, and he will look to the left side and have his tight end again. Good tackle there to bring up 3rd down.
Nice open field tackle by Dylan Marshall there.
Marshall, the younger brother of Jalen Marshall. Under a minute here in the first, and we have 3rd and short. Be interesting to see what the Stags do here, if they will go for on 4th down. running back on the right side.
At their own 40, I expected it's 4-down territory against this explosive Saints offense.
Quarterback will scramble, make a move, and get the first down. Good juke there on the linebacker, and they will move the chains.
Quarterback showing some good agility there for the Stags.
The Saints defense continues to be unable to get off the field, but will look to capitalize if Bishop Meige makes a mistake here. And they will run it with Birch, and he will be stopped for a loss of 1 on the play. The Saints doing a great job against the run so far in this one.
We know that D-line is the strength of this Aquinas defense, and Meige certainly feeling that with the struggling to run the ball here in the first half.
And that will end the first quarter with the score, Saints 6, Stags 0. So each team gets 1 possession in the first quarter. Stags obviously driving here. What do you like from each team so far?
Well, Meige did have some success throwing the ball on that first drive, but they actually put together a really nice drive, got within a half yard of the end zone, and then a couple mistakes, and Saints obviously took advantage of that. That's why you can't make mistakes against Aquinas, because if you do, flip the ball over, time of possession will be in their favor. They'll go on a long march in the 5, all the way down to the other end zone. So, very tough team. Can't make too many mistakes with the Saints.
The Saints defense is really looking for a bounce-back performance here. Had a good week 1 performance against St. James, only surrendering 7 points, but gave up 39 last week to a very talented Lutheran North team. They have been able to make stops when they've needed to, and we will see if that happens again tonight.
Not to dish on St. James's offense, but I think there was a severe talent gap between St. James and Lutheran North. Saints just might need to get adjusted to that as they head into further league play.
And the quarterback will be stopped at the line of scrimmage there. Great pressure there and great contain as well. And the Stags will have 3rd and long here.
This is what the Saints want the Stags to do. They haven't made many long completions so far, just those quick hitters, but those won't work here on 3rd and long. Probably have to air it out a little bit more here.
Saints giving a little cushion on the outside defensively. 3 receivers on the right side for Meige. They will motion 1 to the left. And the quarterback will look to run again. Now look to throw, and he will be brought down.
Connor Ellis with a great recognition there. Originally in more of a spy position, saw the quarterback was looking to run.
Great play by Connor Ellis, and great job by the Saints defensive line, as the defensive line is really what got them off the field there.
Lots of pressure there on that drive.
Kammerer will be back deep to return the punt for the Saints.
O'Brien.
O'Brien. And that punt will be deep and will be into the end zone for a touchback. So a nice punt there, but will just barely be into the end zone, and the Saints will have good field position at their 20-yard line.
Stags were so close to pinning the Saints down at the 1. Who knows? The Stags might have saved themselves some time there. Saints might go from the 1 all the way down and take a couple more minutes off that drive.
The Saints will look to march down the field here, make this a 2-score game. We'll see if the Stag defense can provide more resistance on this possession. Forward with the reverse a little bit there, and that will go nowhere. First time the Saints have ran that one, a little bit of misdirection.
Stags, whether on purpose or not, were right in the right place at the right time there. Had him stopped in his tracks. Callahan with the 2nd stop of the game.
Saints will have 2nd and 10 here. They will pitch it outside. A little bit loose with the ball there by Penny, and he will get a couple. The Saints will have 3rd and 7 here.
Meige looks to be all over those pitch attempts by Aquinas.
Good penetration there, but a pretty nice move by Penny to gain positive yards.
There's no secret to what the Saints are doing. Stags know that those Saints are going to run out in that triple option format, that flex bone format, and they're going to look to run the ball. Little option plays off to the side, speed option.
We'll see if we see our first throw from the Saints here on 3rd and 7. And we do, and he will be taken down at the 15-yard line, and that will bring up 4th and long and a probable punt situation. That has been one issue for the Saints so far this year. A lot of times, about half the time they have dropped back, they have gotten sacked.
Pass protection has not been as solid as that running push for the offensive line.
So the Saints will punt here. Not something they did at all last week.
Tough place to punt from, about 3 yards from your own end zone.
And a lot of pressure, but he will get it off.
Nearly
The
blocked.
punt will take a Meige bounce, and the Stags will have great starting field position at the Saints' 35-yard line. So a big stop by the Meige defense here will set their offense up in plus territory.
Tough bounce there for the Saints. Ends up being only about a 20-yard punt there.
Saints fortunate to not have that one blocked.
That's blocked. That's almost certainly a tie game there.
We'll see if the Saints defensive line can wreak havoc in the backfield as they did on the last possession. And the Stags line up in the shotgun, 2 receivers to the left, and will throw another screen pass, and that is too high for the receiver there.
Saints got a little lucky there. They certainly had a 5 to 6 yard gain there on first down, if not for the errant pass.
Pass was intended for Tommy Wright. 2nd and 10 here for the Stags. Birch lined up to the right of Armstrong. Saints will bring a little bit of pressure off the right side, and they will complete the pass to that side for a first down.
Bowen Webb with his 4th reception in the game.
So Armstrong saw the blitz coming from that side and attacked it. The Stags will have first down inside the 25-yard line. From the pistol here, they will give it to Birch, and he will not get much.
Almost the complete opposite of the Saints. The Stags have almost exclusively looked to throw the balls. They've had virtually no success running the ball in this one off that Saints D-line.
So 2nd and 9 here.
Saints still sagging off those Meige receivers in spite of those short little quick passes.
And there's another one, and that's a good block on the outside by the tight end, and he will gain decent yardage up to the 18-yard line.
Got to wonder if the Saints will adjust to those. Meige really just taking what the Saints defense is giving them with that 10-yard deep at sometimes coverage.
So a lot of movement here. Saints defense trying to get set. A lot of guys in the box here on 3rd and 4. And they will throw. Looking on the right side, tight end got him. And will he have enough?
Looks to be about a yard short.
So it will bring up 4th and 1, and the Meige offense will stay on the field. Jensen on that reception, and he has been very involved in the Meige offense early. Saints crowd making a little bit of noise here on 4th and 1. We'll see if the defensive line can make another play. Meige will take a timeout, talk things over, and 4th and 1 will happen here after a quick break.
Meige's coaching staff probably doesn't want to have a repeat of what happened last time with a turnover on downs deep into Saints territory. Definitely want to get some points on the board here.
And you'd like to be able to run it here, but the Saints defensive line has played well so far.
I wouldn't be surprised if we saw another screen pass. If it's not broke, I wouldn't see why the Meige would see a reason to fix it.
On these short yardage downs, we have seen some throws to the tight end frequently. We'll see if that happens here.
Stags have run that tight end pick play a couple times where the wide receiver comes over, runs a slant, and then tight end runs that little shoot route out to the flat. Fooled the Saints a couple times on that one.
It has really seemed like the Saints have been in control thus far, but with a touchdown and extra point here, Meige can be on top. So this would be a very big stop. Fourth and 1, Stags in the pistol. The quarterback will keep it, and he will be brought down for a loss. And the Saints defense makes another play stopping the run, and the Meige offense is off the field after a great starting field position. And there's another mistake, Nick.
Yep, kind of a busted play from the start there. Quarterback, his initial read, you could tell the way his body shifted towards the running back. He wanted to go with the running back there, and then the Saints D-line really blew that one up. He had to pull it loose, and by that time, linebackers had broken through the initial line of Stags O-line and blew that one up for us.
So the Saints will start on their 15 here. Run up the middle to Carroll, spun around, still on his feet. Pyle pushing forward, and he will get to the 25.
Stags not struggling to move the ball at all in this one, but those crucial mistakes in the red zone are going to come back to bite them later in the ball game.
The Saints have already had a 95-yard touchdown drive. We'll see if they can have an 85-yard one here. 6 minutes to go in the half. So plenty of time here to run the football.
Oh yeah, we know the Saints are going to look to do that in this drive.
Carroll again, breaking free, and he will get to the 33. Another great run by Sean Carroll there.
About 15 yards after contact there. Meige defenders draped all over him, just shoving him off.
Carroll with big shoes to fill after Tank Young graduated last year. Tank broke a lot of records here and is now playing at Northwest Missouri. But Carroll is performing well here, the junior back. And the Saints will run a little reverse here, and that will go nowhere. So the Saints have run that play twice and have not gained a yard yet, but have been successful up the middle.
Like you said, Tank really became a face of the Saints offense there as our brand of running the ball became more popular, and Carroll does have big shoes to fill.
Linebacker Jake Welsh with the stop there. He leads the Stags in tackles. And a pitch out wide to Carroll, it looks like, and he's got room, and he will get the first down, stumble into the 44-yard line.
Another big chunk player there for the Saints. Still got time. Wouldn't expect them to throw the ball until they absolutely have to.
We haven't seen a lot of Gianni Rizzi yet. Was a big factor last week with some pitches outside, breaking them for big plays. And there's a run up the middle to Carroll. Will take on a defender and run him over. And that's a nice gain of 8 on first down.
I believe the only 3 Saints to touch the ball have been Ford, Carroll, and Penny so far. Last week in that shootout with Lutheran North, we got in some situations where we were down more, forced us to use more options on offense.
Injured Sate on the play.
Good showings from both student sections tonight as both bleachers are nearly filled to the top with Saints and Stags.
Aquinas moving the football successfully here. Stags do have 2 deep safeties, and there was movement there.
The referees in the crowd here made sure to let everyone know.
A little bit of movement there on the right side of the wishbone there. Second and 7 here. As we get under 4 minutes, we will see if the Saints decide to come at the Stags with a throw here. The Saints have been a lot more effective here.
So we got a timeout
here. We have a timeout. As I was saying, the Saints have been a lot more effective throwing the football when the opponents do not expect it. Their only drop back tonight was a 3rd and 7, more obvious passing down, and they got brought down for a sack. So we'll see if we see that here, or if we see them to continue to run the football and effectively.
Freshmen and sophomores, report to the track. Bishop Meige, freshmen and sophomores, report to the track.
This would be a big stop going into the half for the Stags. Aquinas will receive the second half kickoff. And here we go. 2 receivers and
movement there by the Stags.
To be jump. Stags jump that time, and Aquinas will get that 5 yards right back.
Out of the timeout there, possible hard count there by the Saints.
Saints did line up with 2 receivers on that play, maybe an indication that they are looking to throw the ball at some point here.
Very rare the Saints will line up with more than one wide out. The X, as they call it in their offense.
They will do it again here, and they will pitch it wide. Looks like Rizzi there, and he will cut back and get inside the 35. Great move there on the outside, and that is what we saw from him last week.
Saints run the ball there to the strong side of the field with 2 extra blockers there, as we said, with the receivers on the same side of the field.
So great job of blocking by the receivers there. And the Saints will have it at the Meige 33. Kammerer, the lone receiver on the left side. And the give, and they will pitch it out, and there's a fumble. And Penny does not jump on it, and the Meige will recover. So a crucial mistake there as we near the end of the first half. And Meige will take over, looking to get some points on the board here.
Huge break there for Meige after their 2 turnovers to finally get one back here on Aquinas.
We saw Ford and Penny a little bit loose with one earlier. We also saw a fumble from that combo last week in a similar play.
That combined with the Stags kind of being all over those pitches tonight for the Saints is not a good combination on that play.
No real pressure, and that was a bit of an unforced error, but the Saints will look to continue to shut out the Stags here. 2 receivers on each side of the formation. And they will throw, and there's pressure on the left, coming off the left side, and they will throw it. And Bowen Webb again, it looks like.
Another short pass to Christian Bowen Webb there, about his 5th reception of the game.
A little bit of a more slow developing swing pass there, but still effective nonetheless as he gets out of bounds. More pressure there from the defensive line. Let's see if they can bring him down here. Armstrong will hand it off. And brought down for a loss is Birch.
Sivey all over that one for the Saints.
That will bring up 3rd and 6 for the Stags here. Overstreet with the stop there, all over the field. A lot of cushion on the outside given by the Saints. Saints only rush 3. A lot of eyes on the quarterback, and that will be complete to Bowen Webb, and he will make a move, and he could go. He's inside the 20 and brought down at the 7 or 8 yard line. Big play by Christian Bowen Webb.
Bowen Webb really killing the Saints there. First long completion for the Stags, but it's a killer. Made a nice move, put his foot in the ground, and pivoted and went.
As I said, there was a big cushion there on the outside, and one move to the inside broke it big for Bowen Webb there. As let's see if Meige can finally capitalize in the red zone. They hand it off to Birch, a little bit of a head of steam there, and he'll get a couple to the 5.
Third time the Stags have touched the red zone in this game. Let's see if they can finally capitalize.
Have not had a lot of success running the ball. As we tick inside 2 minutes. They will line up in the shotgun here. One receiver on the right side. A little pitch, little shovel pass, and he will be just shy of the end zone there. Unique play design is effective, and that will bring up 3rd and goal from the 1.
Like, look what Andy Reid and the Kansas City Chiefs playbook right there with a little shovel pass.
Saints defense scrambling. Meige going quick. They will hand it off with the middle touchdown. Meige. Jalen Birch puts the Stags on the board, and just like that, with an extra point, Meige could go up 7-6.
Nice touchdown drive set up by that little out route to Bowen Webb. Nice inside move, set up 3 little run plays there at the end of the drive.
Set up for the extra point.
Really blocked.
And it is good. And just like that, the Stags are ahead 7-6. So it has really seemed like Aquinas has controlled the game so far, but they are down. What do they need to start doing to gain the momentum back in this one, Nick?
Well, if that turnover killed, Stags capitalize on it, and this game, time of possession's been about equal, so turnovers are going to kill. We'll see if they can piece together a nice little touchdown drive here in this minute 25 left, but the Saints running attack, it's going to be difficult.
A minute 25, not ideal for the Saints offense here. We will see if they will be content receiving the second half kickoff or if they will want to get a quick score here. So Meige will kick off here. We'll see if the Saints can get a big return to set up. And it will bounce at the 12, and they will be returned. A little bit of a seam up to the 25.
Flag on the play.
Looks like it'll probably move the Saints back, and that will hurt their chances of scoring here before half. So on the bright side, the Saints will get the ball to open the second half. The defense has looked very good after Meige marched down the field a little bit on their first drive. The defensive line has started to take over a little bit, but a big play after a turnover has hurt the Saints in this one.
Here comes that Saints offense again. Let's see if they throw the ball here. Just go with the conservative rushing attack.
Kammerer, the star receiver, has not been targeted yet. They will pitch it to Carroll here, and he will get a decent gain up the middle for about 9.
Saints are going to look to hurry here if they want to score. Minute 9 left.
And no urgency from the Saints offense. We'll probably just run a play or two and go into the halftime locker room. Movement there again. So that's the third false start from the Saints here.
Saints might just look to regroup here and go into the half and talk things over.
So Meige has gained the momentum here as the half comes to a close. The Saints are looking to beat Meige for the 4th time in a row, as this rivalry series has really shifted from being dominated by Meige to dominated by Aquinas the last few years. There's a short run up the middle. Still going, actually. And that will be enough for the first down. Carroll running very hard here. Saints will look to run one more play here at least before the half. Pitch to Carroll. He's up the middle, and he's spun around. Oh, he fumbles. And Meige will take, they're calling him down. It appears as though the official on the near side is calling him down by contact. And that will take us to the halftime locker room. Most likely would not have amounted to anything for Meige anyways. And as it is, we go into the half. Bishop Meige 7, St. Thomas Aquinas 6. Welcome back as we near the beginning of the second half with the score Meige 7, Aquinas 6. You know, the Saints were really in control for a lot of the first half, but they go in the locker room down a point. What do they need to do here to start the second half, Nick?
Well, they got to keep running the ball like they have been, but they cannot turn the ball over. Turnovers in this game have proved to be crucial. With Meige turning the ball over their own Aquinas' own 5-yard line. Aquinas taking it 95 yards for a score, and then off of Aquinas' one turnover, Meige turning that into 6 points as well. So turnovers have proved essential in this game, and whatever team holds on to the ball the best will come out on top.
So I wouldn't exactly call this a defensive battle, but the score is 7-6. It has mainly been due to offensive miscues.
Yeah, Colin, both teams have accumulated a lot of total yards. I mean, if you looked at the yards of this game and I didn't tell you the score, you'd probably guess the score was 28-24, not 7-6. But those essential turnovers in the red zone, like we said before, have taken 2 or more scores away from both sides. Also, very long drives in this game, not much quick change of possession like we had last week. Both teams have really taken their time on offense, and most drives have been 4 or 5 minutes long.
Very true. The long drives make it more crucial that you take care of the ball and capitalize when you have the opportunity. As the clock runs out here for halftime, the Saints will get the ball, and we'll see if they can go ahead here to begin the third quarter.
Yep, Saints did defer when they won the coin toss, so they will get the ball here to receive. And big drive here coming up for the Saints. Momentum setter for the second half.
We will see if we see more of Gianni Rizzi. He was a big factor last week on the outside, and Jeremiah Penny does have the one fumble for the Saints. I'm sure they will still give the ball to Penny. Don't want to keep a lot of confidence in him, but we will see if we see more of Rizzi in the second half, along with the strong dose of Carroll.
Ford will also carry the ball a lot for the Saints on those options.
Ford not exactly running as much this week as he did last week. Obviously the 1-yard sneak up the middle for the touchdown. Other than that, not a lot, but he hasn't had to for the most part.
Yep, the Saints get down, you'll definitely see a lot more attempts to throw the ball. Want to get the ball moving more.
Back deep for the Saints is Blake O'Brien along with Jeremiah Penny. Neenan will kick off here for the Stags. And the second half is underway. The kick will go to O'Brien. He will catch it backing up into the end zone for a touchback.
Here come the Saints, and we'll see what those adjustments made at halftime were. I'd expect to see a lot of Carroll coming here on this drive. Stags, although they only held the Saints to 6 points, they really had no answer for Carroll in that first half.
Carroll has been the most reliable back for the Saints, turnover-wise thus far, and also yards per carry. And Ford is taken down for a loss. Could be a flag on the play. No flag. But a loss on the play, and that will bring up 2nd and 14. So the Miege's defense starts the half with a big play, blowing up Ford.
Saints got to get the ball moving. Can't have those negative plays. They want to win this ball. They want to win this ball game.
We'll see if we may see a throw here. Pitch to Carroll, and he is bottled up again. So the Stags start the second half the same way they ended the first, playing solid, sound defense on the Saints, and 3rd and long upcoming. The Saints have not been very good in obvious passing downs so far in the year.
Stags might dial up a pass rush here, anticipating a throw from the Saints, just like that last 3rd and long in the first half.
We'll see if the Saints can protect here. Ford drops back, throws the hammer across the middle on the slant, and he will be short. The Saints offense will come off the field this deep inside their own territory, and it is a 3-and-out to start the second half for the Stags defense.
Big momentum for the Stags there. Closed out the first half, strong defensively, and a good stop to start the first.
So the Saints, who put up 53 points last week, only have 6 and start the second half with a 3-and-out.
Marshall running on late there for the Saints. Looks like they only had 10 people on the field.
Bad snap coming after him, and he will get it off. It will bounce at the 49 and give a good Saints bounce a little bit this time. Will be downed at the Meige 47-yard line.
Second time Meige has really gotten in that backfield, almost blocked that punt. Kammer punts for the Saints, also stud wide receiver.
So we'll see what the Aquinas defense does to respond to that quick 3-and-out. The Meige defense, good starting field position, starting at their 47, lining up in the shotgun. Birch to the left. And it is a fake to him and throw out wide on the out route, and he will make a spin move and get tackled forward for a first down.
There's that pick play we talked about a lot in the first half. Bowen Webb running on that slant. Slot receiver goes out to the flat. And that safety gets caught in the middle of it.
Blake O'Brien with the tackle there. It seemed like they have only ran really 2 main pass plays so far this game. So they will run it here with Birch. He will make a nice move and another one, and will gain 8 on first down. Decent penetration, but a nice couple moves by Jalen Birch, and the Meige is moving the football on their first drive of the second half.
Good start for the Stags here in the second half.
Going quick, but they moved, and that will set up 2nd and 7 after the false start.
Moving on the right side of the line there.
Maybe a bit of a momentum killer as they started off fast.
I'd be surprised if the Stags ran the ball here on 2nd and long. Probably like to throw the ball.
Saints really contained Birch in the first half in the running game.
Got Bowen Webb out wide to the left.
They will throw here. Look into the middle, and a little bit high for the tight end.
Definitely had him open, but pretty good coverage. Forced a tight throw, and QB couldn't get it in there.
Good coverage by Dylan Marshall there, and that will bring up 3rd and 7. 4-down territory. Let's see if it is a pass or run here.
Stags have thrown the ball a lot here in this first half. Armstrong has really delivered, been really accurate on those short passes so far. Ball's been on time almost every single play. Not so much there.
Armstrong looks left, throws left, incomplete. And that will bring up 4th down. Let's see what the Stags do here.
Looked to be quite a bit of contact on that play. Surprised the official didn't throw the flag for pass interference, but we'll take it.
Maybe a little bit of a miscommunication between Armstrong and his receiver on that route. And the Meige offense will stay on the field on 4th and 7. 2 receivers on the right side. Birch also, and they will do a quick kick with the quarterback. Armstrong with a decent boot, and it will sit right inside the 5. A great punt there by Armstrong and a good call by Meige. And Aquinas will be backed up to start their second possession here in the second half.
Little pooch kick executed perfectly there.
Used to be something Belichick and Brady would do in New England.
Yep, all the time. See if the Saints can get some momentum here on offense. Last 2 drives, one at the end of the first half, and that opening drive of the second half didn't really get anywhere. Camera out wide again.
The Saints started with a negative play on their last possession. Let's see what they do here. Ford up the middle, and modest gain there of only about 1 or 2. Saints break the huddle here, 2nd and long from their own 6.
Cannot afford any turnovers or negative plays in this part of the field.
Again up the middle with Carroll. And this time the pile will be pushed for a nice gain of about 5, bringing up 3rd and short.
Stags defense does look like they've adjusted quite a bit since the second half when Carroll was busting loose for 10 to 15 yards on almost every play, but holding more modest gains here in the second half.
The Stags have 2 deep safeties, but everyone else is pretty bunched up at the line of scrimmage here on 3rd and 2. And the give is wide, and that will be enough for a first down. So a big first down there for the Saints to gain some momentum, move the chains, and get out of their own end zone.
Kind of get the monkey off our back there, first down in the second half. Trying to get that momentum back from those first 2 drives of the first half.
So the Saints here looking for another long, hard drive, hopefully ending with a touchdown as they start 1st and 10. And it is up the middle. Carroll got some room, bounces off a tackler, and breaks it to the 39-yard line. So great move, great big hole there by the offensive line. Bounced off a tackler and rumbled to the 39-yard line. So that's
incredible strength to just punish that defender right there, one-on-one, and stayed on his feet and was able to get about 10 more yards.
It has been very difficult for the Stags to bring him down one-on-one tonight.
Nearly impossible. Wouldn't be surprised if the Saints ran to the weak side of the field here.
So here they go with a little reverse play. Nice spin move there, and dragging a couple defenders, and that will be enough for the first down, it looks like.
Yep.
Jack Forgy, the tough junior there, carrying a couple defenders for the first down. Saints line up in the same formation they've been sticking with. Motion man to the right side. They run it up the middle. And another nice gain.
This is where that Saints offense can really get to you. Started at their own 5 and run the ball every play. Stags defense can easily get worn out. Not an easy thing to do to stop this Saints offense.
So Saints with back-to-back chunk plays. And another run inside. Carroll breaks a tackle and spins for a first down to the 36-yard line. The Saints really moving the ball well now.
Carroll really starting to pose as well in this game. Saints probably won't go away from him for the rest of the drive.
So this is where the Saints really need to start taking care of the football and capitalizing on the big chunk plays that they've had so far in this drive. Forgy motion, and Ford will keep it up the middle, running hard, and that's another nice gain of 8 on first down. There's an injured Stag. He is up. That is a good sign there.
Meige's defense looks tired. This has been a long drive so far. Saints will continue to run it down their throat here.
Carroll in the backfield.
Little different formation from the Saints here with 2 setbacks.
They will give it to him. straight away, and
Oh.
looks like that will be enough to move the chains.
Tight end Moroza's pancake 2 Stags there on that play.
A.J. Moroz is a very tough guy, a guy who has battled injuries throughout his career here, and it's great to see him on the field throwing some nice blocks for the Saints. Ford under center. And will give it up the middle. Carroll breaks free and will get another first down. So after that first 3 and out, the Saints are really moving the ball in a big way here with a lot of chunk plays. Sean Carroll leading the way on this drive.
Saints about the 17-yard line now.
We'll see if they can finish this drive and go on top.
Huge couple plays here for the Saints.
Forgy motion to the right. Ford keeps it, breaks a tackle, and will slide to the 14-yard line.
Nice little shifty move there to make something out of nothing.
So 2nd and 6 from the 13. Long, tiring drive for that Meige defense after that quick 3 and out to start the half.
Yeah, they look tired, Colin.
A lot of guys in the box here. And the give is up the middle and breaking free a little bit. And to the 1-yard line is Sean Carroll.
Really imposing as well there. Shook off about 4 Meige defenders. I would look for us to go right back to him on this play.
Carroll with a lot of touches on this drive. Earlier in the game, we saw a sneak on a similar place on the field, but Sean Carroll has had a really nice drive. You'd love to see him cap it off here. Ford gives it to him, and he's in. Touchdown, Saints.
Really good comeback drive after the Saints defense forced a punt. Big momentum swing there.
So the Saints with a long, typical Saints drive, taking a lot of time off the clock, and the score is now 12-7, and we'll see if the offense stays on the field here to try the conversion. They will, and why wouldn't you after running all the way down the field there on that drive. Ford drops back to pass, rolling right, and the pass will be incomplete. So after running the ball all the way down the field, the Saints attempt to pass there on the 2-point conversion, and it is not successful.
Yeah, they didn't fool anybody with that one there. Looks like they had an initial guy open, but the Stags are pretty quick to recover.
So the score now 12-7, 3 minutes left in the third quarter. So the Saints really in control here, but only up 5 points. How do they contain the Meige offense on this drive?
Well, they got to stop those short little passes that Meige has been killing us with, and I think if the Saints defense forces Meige to run, we'll see some success here in the second half. Meige has not had nearly enough success running the ball.
Seabolt on to kick. Birch back deep. The kick will be to him. And that will be into the end zone, a nice kick, and the Stags will start on their 20-yard line. Officials talking here. There was a penalty marker on the field. Curious here to see what that was after the touchback. Looks like a sideline warning on the Stags.
Some of those Stags bench players maybe getting a little too excited down there.
So the penalty does not result in a loss of yardage. But another one of those will result in a 15-yard penalty. So the Stags start here on their own 20. 3 receivers to the right here, and they give it to Birch here, and he's got a lane, and he will get the first down. So a decent job of closing that lane up because he had a big hole there, but he will gain 12 yards on first down.
I think they might have a hold on Bowen Webb here, and they do.
So that hold will back them up to their 10. First and 20, how big is that?
Well, it's everything. I mean, it's going to be real tough for the Stags to convert on this one.
Saints looking to get off the field quick here after the holding penalty. Marshall moving around to cover the slot receiver. And he drops back, and Will looks to run, and the pass will be tipped and almost intercepted, but a penalty flag is thrown.
They might get Gavin here for pass interference.
A great job by Gavin to get that offhand on the football, but he might have had him with his right arm pulling the jersey of the receiver there. And that is a killer. After Meige being backed up, they will get an automatic first down here.
Will be first and 10 Stags. Holding and pass interference penalties differ at every level, but looks like it's going to be a spot foul here.
So now first and 10, no longer backed up in their own end. The run with Birch to the left, and he will break a couple tackles and get the first down. So Birch having a little bit more success here in the second half after being bottled up for the most part in the first.
Yep, getting to that second level way easier than in the first half. Saints D-line needs the ball up again for us.
Same formation, and Armstrong will look to throw, and will throw deep for Bowen Webb, and it is incomplete.
It's like Sayavi got his helmet knocked off on that play. He'll have to come out of the game.
Second and 10.
Good coverage by Bittner on that play. Second and 10 for the Stags from their 32. They run it right with Birch, makes a move on the outside, and gets stopped. A great play to force him outside by Overstreet, and it will be third and long.
Overstreet, Ellis, and O'Brien all rallied to make that nice tackle there. Huge play for the Saints here. If we get a sack or force a turnover here, it'd be huge.
Meige looking to the sideline to get the play call on this important 3rd and 6. Looking to come back with the score after the Saints had a long touchdown drive on them.
With how the Stags have played so far, I would not be surprised at all if this is 4-down territory.
They've looked to the tight end a lot on 3rd down, and here they go. Looking to the left this time, and will throw to Bowen Webb. Complete, and he will be brought down at the 48-yard line. So another conversion on 3rd down.
Bowen Webb has had a lot of big plays in this ball game.
Meige came into the game only 29% on 3rd down thus far in the season, and they have converted at a decent clip here today. 3 receivers to the right side here, and they run it up the middle for a little gain.
Gain of about 6 there.
Nice gain there by Garcia. Birch getting a little bit of a blow on the sideline here. 2nd and 5, under 2 minutes here in the 3rd quarter. They run it with him again, Garcia up the middle again. Stopped just short of the first down marker.
As we near a minute left in this 3rd quarter, these long drives do kind of kill defense morale. The Saints look tired right there, just like the Stags did at the end of the last touchdown drives for the Saints.
So now 4-down territory as they've crossed the 50. The Saints blitz, and they give up a big run up the middle, and he could go Great job by Bittner to close on that one, and that is brought down inside the 13. Big play there. It looked like the blitzer was focused on the quarterback there, and the running back had a huge gain.
Nice angle by Bittner there to catch up to him, knock him down.
Birch back in the game, gets bottled up on first down.
Nice recovery there from the Saints. Looks like a personal foul, though, is going to be called on Potter.
Flag on the field. It appears to be on the Saints.
Looked like a personal foul. There was a little scuffle on that last play.
Officials may be deciding whether it is offsetting penalties here.
Hopefully nobody gets kicked out of the ball game. Oh, it's on the Stags. And the Saints. They will offset.
So the penalties will offset here. Stags looking to go fast here, halted by the penalty. Meige coach looking for an explanation here. And it looks like the penalty will be illegal hands to the face, as a Meige player's helmet did come off, and now they will be inside the 10 to about the 6 here, first and goal.
Meige coach has made his way onto the field there. As the official tells him, it's time to speed it up.
Looks like Garcia back in the game here for the Stags. He broke off that big run to get them here. And he will get it again up the middle. Decent job by the Saints there, only a gain of about 2. That could be the last play of this third quarter.
And it will, as the Stags are making their way back to the sideline. We'll have to attack the north end zone here on the beginning of the fourth quarter.
So as we go to the fourth quarter, the Saints lead 12-7 after a touchdown drive, and the Stags are looking to score and go ahead here in this one.
It's going to be a nail-biter.
Saints looking for a big stop, and their defensive line, they could use their defensive line to step up here.
Yeah, they could wall up here for us inside the red zone and maybe force a turnover or a field goal, honestly. Would be a huge momentum swing, because with the mojo that Saints offense had on that last drive, I think they'd score pretty easily on this next drive if they were able to get the ball back.
The Meige kicker has looked good tonight. I would assume this would be within his range, but obviously Meige looking to punch it in here inside the 5.
With the time of possession the Saints have had, I don't think the Stags would want to give the Saints the ball back down at this stage of the ball game.
2 receivers to the left, 2 to the right here. Shotgun, Garcia to the left, to the right of Armstrong. They will run with Garcia, makes a little bit of a move and spins to the 1. Good job by Potter to prevent a touchdown as he gets it again and walks into the end zone for a touchdown. So the Stags regain the lead with a 1-yard run by Garcia. And the Saints have their work cut out for them to win their 4th straight in this rivalry as the fourth quarter gets going.
Really confident drive by the Stags backup running back Garcia there. You usually don't see a backup come in and run with that kind of confidence, but he certainly carried them on that drive.
Stags going for 2 here, it appears, to go up 3.
Kicker is late onto the field for the Stags. Play clock is at 7.
They are indeed kicking.
They might not get this off. Yeah, and the Stags will have to call a timeout. The play clock was down to 1.
So we'll see if that timeout hurts them later in the fourth quarter.
Meige coach is not going to be happy with the kicker after he's late onto the field there.
No, he will not. And as it is, they will attempt an extra point to go up by 2. The Saints offense will look to go back on the field, but you know, with how long the Saints offense's drives are, how important is this next drive?
Well, we've seen the Saints pull off some crazy long drives over the years. I mean, 2 years ago against St. James, we had a 10-minute long drive. So if we could start about the 20-yard line, work it all the way down the field in a matter of 6-7 minutes, that'd be huge, and it'd put the pressure on Meige to respond right away.
How much pressure do you think is on the Saints here with their 2-0 record going up against a team that's 0-2?
Oh, there's a lot of people here tonight. Big rivalry game. Stags, I mean, there's not an active player on the Stags who has ever beat Aquinas, so they're going to be gunning for us, and the heat's going to be a little bit turned up in a rivalry game.
They look like they're running a little bit of a trick play, and it will go nowhere. They did indeed go for 2 to go up by 3, but it did not work as the direct snap to Birch is stopped for a loss. So after the timeout, the Stags get a little bit fancy, but it goes nowhere.
Meige coach is livid on the sideline that trick play did not work. Surprised that Meige got cute in a close game like this.
Interesting to see if that kicker would have went onto the field on time, if they would have just kicked that extra point to go up 2. Right. But as it is, it's 13-12.
Coach is on maybe questioning the confidence of the kicker after that mental error.
Rizzi back deep for the Saints, and he will get it at the 1, and he will take it up the middle. To the left side, will be stopped. There's a penalty marker thrown.
Was thrown by the side judge way over on the 50-yard line. I think it might have been some extracurricular activity again.
So for now, the Saints will have it at their 25. Let's check on the penalty. Personal foul on the Stags.
Yeah, it was some pushing and shoving over here on the near side.
So you called that one, Nick, a little bit of extracurricular activity, and that is not what you want at all, giving the Saints free yards on this big drive here.
Saints look like they'll start about the 40-yard line. The 40-yard line exactly, actually.
Meige coach not very happy after that failed conversion, followed by the penalty on the kickoff. We'll see if the Saints open with Carroll here.
I bet you they do, given this short field and a lot of time left in this ball game.
2 receivers set. They run up the middle with Carroll. We'll get 2 or 3 here.
Nice stop by Walsh there from Meige. Got him low.
So 2nd and 8 here. 2 receivers to the right again. They pitch it to the right. Carroll stacked up but breaks that one, but goes nowhere after that.
Meige crowd fired up over here after that big touchdown and stop. Looks to be a lot of pushing and shoving down there, though.
Getting a little chippy here between these rivals. Saints ran that play earlier in the game, broke it big, but Meige has done a great job adjusting in this second half to what the Saints have thrown at him.
Meige might be getting a little feisty being it's the first ball game they've been in all year.
So 3rd and long here. Let's see what we see. It will be a run up the middle, and that will bring up 4th and 5. So decision time here for Coach Dreiling with 10 minutes left in this 4th quarter. Will he keep the offense on the field? It looks like he will.
Inability of the Saints to throw the ball in this game has really come back to hurt them with the predictability of some of these plays. Getting really loud here at Dixon-Dole Stadium. A lot of people on their feet this last play.
Stag fans on their feet. This is the play of the game so far, 4th and 5. A lot of options here for the Saints offense. And they pitch it, and they got the first down and more. Down the sideline, and pushed out at the 30-yard line. What a big play for the Saints there on 4th and 5.
Huge play there for the Saints. Grant Kelly there at the big run. Max Ford with a nice pitch there to him.
So that's exactly what the Saints needed. Moved the chains to the 30-yard line. Sucks the life out of the crowd.
Really demoralizing play for that Meige defense, which was so close to getting the Saints off the field. And it will continue to suck more time off that clock.
Up the middle, and that is a nice gain of 9 on 1st down. So we've seen the Meige defense play well at times, but the more Aquinas drives down the field, the less effective they seem to be.
Yeah, just they're getting tired. Another long drive from Aquinas here. There's Carroll again.
Carroll, enough for the 1st down. Running hard once again.
It's tough when the biggest guy on the field might also be the running back.
Colin Williams into the game for the Stags here on this 1st and 10. Saints now. Plenty of time.
Getting a shoe tied down
Only
there.
down 1. Might have to burn a timeout now. The official will give him time. The left tackle there.
Carroll needs those shoes tied.
And it will be up the middle with Carroll. Nice shoestring tackle by the defender there at the 11-yard line.
Just a relentless attack here. Coach Dreiling almost exclusively going with Carroll now.
So a test of who wants it more here as the Saints continue to run right into the teeth of that Meige defense. And Ford keeper, got room, stacked up. So the hole closes quickly on Ford there, but a nice gain again. Will bring up 3rd and short.
Another big play here. Definitely 4-down territory here for the Saints. 100%.
So Max Ford proving he can use the legs when you need him to. And we'll see what they do here. No receiver set.
Heavy set here. Yeah, 2 tight ends for the Saints.
Up the middle. Carroll inside. Touchdown, Saints. So they lined up tight. Everybody in the stadium knew it was coming, and they ran it right down their throats for a touchdown, and that'll give them the lead.
Yeah, just a big boy drive there for the Saints. Went to Carroll on almost every single play.
We'll definitely go for 2 here to try to make it a 7-point game.
Not often in any football where you just see a player just relied on that much. Looks like Derrick Henry out there almost.
After the bootleg they ran on that last conversion, we'll see what they do here if they stick to more of what they've ran the majority of the game.
I would not be surprised at all if we see Carroll again here.
And you do,
He
he will bowl into the end zone. The conversion is good. The Saints go up a touchdown, and the momentum shifts again to Aquinas. Big drive there. Life sucked out of the Meige defense.
Although it's just a 2-point conversion, that's a huge play there because now a touchdown does not beat the Saints.
So the Saints finally convert after a touchdown after the missed extra point and failed conversion earlier in this game. 8 minutes exactly left in this 4th period.
Meige coach is out there, John, with the officials a little bit.
We'll see if we see a lot from Christian Bowen-Webb on this drive. He's had a big game so far. He's led the Stags receiving wise.
Yeah, Colin, he's had their two biggest plays. Both of his long receptions have led to Meige touchdowns. Here comes,
Seabolt
yep.
will kick off here for the Saints.
Here comes Birch back to receive. He's also had a touchdown in this game.
And Seabolt will kick it into the end zone again for a touchback. Good day kicking for him, as that is his third touchback of the game. The Stags will start on their 20-yard line, and the defensive line will look to show what they showed in the first half and show some pressure and stack up that Stag offense.
Yep, that D-line's going to come a big hit for us here on this drive. It'd be really nice to get a 3-and out here, get that ball right back to this offense and kind of put this game on ice.
We'll see how much we see of big Jalen Marshall here. Overstreet lined up at corner on this play. They throw quick to the right to Bowen Webb, and he makes a nice little move. 8-yard gain. So they went right back to what they ran a lot of the first half with a nice little screen pass to Bowen Webb.
Yeah, those short little passes are killing the Saints here. Inability to make those open field tackles, leading to big chunk plays for the Stags.
So here's Birch. Will get the first down, but not much more. The Saints receivers did appear to be more, the Saints corners, did appear to be more up on the receivers on that play there. We'll see if they do that more as the screen passes have hurt them so far in this one.
7:30 left in the ball game. Stags taking their time.
Two receivers on each side. Armstrong back to throw. Some pressure off the edge, and he will be brought down. Ended up being close to the line of scrimmage there, but a great job off of the edge by Connor Ellis, really forcing him to flush the pot or to scramble up the middle there, and ran right into the teeth of need.
Looks like Elmore also good on that one.
Birch to the right now. He moves over. Three receivers to the left. 2nd and 10. Drops back. Some more pressure from Ellis off that edge. Throw to the tight end is incomplete.
Meige sadly wanted a flag there, but I think the ref ruled that pass uncatchable as it was a couple feet out of bounds.
Great coverage there by Dylan Marshall as he was running stride for stride with the tight end. And that brings up a big 3rd and 10 for this Meige offense. You don't want to give the ball back to the Saints, as they have the ability to burn a lot of time off this clock.
With their backs against the wall here, yeah, Colin, I'd expect this is 4-down territory, even though it's Meige 33-yard line.
So we'll see what they do here. A little bit of cushion the defensive backs are giving to those receivers on that right side. Blitz up the middle. Armstrong throws to Bowen Webb, and it is incomplete, but a flag on the play.
I don't agree with that call at all. It's really just a jump ball. Both the defender and the receiver have the right to the ball there. You can't call that in this point of the game. Looks like they're going to get Gavin there.
So Gavin with his second penalty appeared to be good coverage, but got to have the hands off, and that is a big, big penalty, as it will be 1st and 10 for the Stags here.
Usually won't see a pass interference called in that kind of a jump ball, but they do get him with a push in the back. Tough call to make at this point in the game. Usually just let the players play.
Bowen Webb comes up big for the Stags again. They're drawing the penalty. We'll see if they continue to look his way on this drive. Stags in the shotgun, give it to Birch here, and he is stacked up flat. Penalty marker thrown by the line judge on the left side here.
We'll see what it is here. Against the Saints, not happy with it again.
So that's a face mask, and that's 15 more free ones. Penalties really killing the Saints here on this drive.
Cannot have those in a close ball game like this. If you are Meige, you might not want to score too fast because that Saints offense does have the ability to get the ball back and run out the rest of that clock.
Three receiver set here for Meige. Tight end goes out in the pattern. Armstrong steps up, throws. Pass is caught and going to the 26-yard line for a first down is Putz. Putz leads their team in yards this season, receiving yards. Have not called his name much yet in this game, though, as Bowen Webb has.
Just way too open right there and was able to turn and get some nice yards after the catch.
And that's a big hole up the middle, and dragging a defender down to the 10-yard line is Birch. And just like that, the Meige offense is in business. First and goal from the 10.
Whether or not Meige scores here is really a question of the ball game. They got to capitalize on this here if they want to stay in this one.
So they're going fast here. Another one to Birch. A penalty marker's thrown. Could be illegal formation there. And we'll check on the marker. False start is the call. So moving a little bit too fast on that one. And that brings up first and goal from the 15 now. 5:55 left in the ball game.
Meige marching down the field here with a good mixed attack, mixture of running and throwing.
No safety for the Saints here. A lot of one-on-one matchups on the outside. Armstrong drops back, looks left, throws left. Tight ends, got a man, and it is caught for a touchdown. And that is a big play.
Real tough catch there by Meige tight
Saints
end.
fans disagree.
Dagan Jensen.
Think that he did not have control of that ball through the ground, but the call will stand.
Saints fans will protest, but I thought it looked pretty good from here. Got probably catching the NFL too with 2 feet down. Big guy, 6'2", 203 pounds, is able to reel that in. Got good separation as well.
So a great throw by Armstrong there as he throws for another score, and this is a big extra point here.
Huge play right here.
Kick is good, and that will tie the game at 20. So with 5:30 left, the Stags tie the game on a big pass to Jensen from Armstrong.
And now, being in a tie game, that failed extra point attempt with that trick play by Meige becomes ever more crucial.
So the Saints looking to take care of the football, go down and get a score here. Ideally leaving Meige with no time on the clock. We have not seen a field goal attempt from Seabolt this year, but we will see if they trot him out there if they need to.
Saints will try to run this clock out, as we know. They'll try to score with 30 seconds, 20 seconds left.
Meige student section back in the ball game as they kick off here. Line drive kick will go into the end zone for a touchback. So the Saints will start on their 20-yard line. What are you looking for here?
Sean Carroll, that's the name of the game right now. He's going to get the ball here probably 80-90% of the time. We'll see if Meige can stop him. It's been the story of the game so far.
More outside here or more inside here?
I would expect him to just keep going inside with Carroll. Those pitches have only led to turnovers and tackles for loss.
And there is a fumble. Carroll fumbles. Could have been some trouble with the handoff, and Meige will take over at the 20-yard line. The 21-yard line.
Biggest play of the ball game so far. Yeah.
As we said, you can't turn the ball over right there. And there's a lot of energy on that Meige sideline. They want this one.
They do. Saints defense has got to respond here. Can't just lay down and let them score.
So the defense right back on the field after one play As we talked about to open the second half, turnovers are the name of the game, and that's a big one here in a tied ball game. So Armstrong is in the shotgun, and we'll hand it off to, and we'll keep it, fake the handoff to Birch and keep it, and we'll get one here.
Crucial for the Stags to score here. They cannot let that turnover go unanswered.
Good job by that Saints defensive line. We'll see if Jalen Marshall can make another big play here. Four receiver set. Will with the tight end on the left side. They run it with Birch up the middle. He's got a nice hole.
Couple big plays here for the Saints. About 3rd and 5. 4 down territory for Meige.
So about 3rd and 5 here. Saints looking to get off the field again. Meige looking to the sideline for the call here on this big down.
A lot of pressure put on that Saints secondary with how effectively Meige has thrown the ball here. You got to think they're going back to the air on this one.
Who do you think they go to, Nick?
Christian Bowen-Webb has been their main target so far. Putz is also a good option. A lot of people have touched the ball from Meige. Very different attack than Aquinas.
Bowen-Webb is the lone receiver on the top of your screen. He looks to the left and throws that same pattern, and it looks like it's a little bit overthrown and incomplete. So he had a man for a touchdown. Will Gavin on the coverage. Great job to force him to lead the receiver, and that is incomplete.
Yeah, Putz definitely had a step on Gavin there, but Armstrong was a little strong with it. Definitely open on that one.
4th and 5 here for the Stags as their offense stays on the field. Actually, they will attempt a field goal to go up 3 here.
First one of the ball game.
Saints stay in that base defense.
They may watch for a fake on this one.
And he does kick it. And the kick is good.
Kick is good. Stags take the lead, 23-20.
So a big kick for Bishop Meige to go up 3, but a great job of the Aquinas defense to limit the points to 3 after the offensive miscue. So the Saints,
big stop by the defense there. Limit the Stags to a field goal, and the offense still does have a chance to come back and win this ball game here.
The Saints will get the ball with 4 minutes to play here. We'll see how much they trust in Seabolt's leg if it comes down to it. Down 3.
Carroll did fumble on that last possession, but given the weight he's had on this game, I would expect Coach Drilling to go right back to him. Can't shy away from him now.
Yeah, it's important to keep that confidence in your star running back. Neenan will kick off after that made field goal. His last kick resulted in a touchback. This one too low and will bounce at the 12, be picked up. And nice move there to get to the 20. Didn't really catch the ball cleanly there, but a decent job to get to the 20 there by Will Gavin, excuse me.
Gavin also returns kicks for the Saints as long as being a starting safety.
The offense looks to bounce back after that one-play turnover.
Here comes quarterback Max Ford.
Exactly 4 minutes to play. Expect the crowd to bring energy here on this final drive.
Although the Saints love to run the ball and keep the clock moving, they do have to work with some pace here. It can't take forever.
A pitch to Carroll is bottled up and stopped at the line of scrimmage there. No gain for Carroll.
Saints really got to hurry here.
The Stags defense has looked very good when they've had momentum tonight. When the Saints have started to get some chunk plays, that is when they have been able to impose their will on this defense.
Saints cannot take too long in between plays. Their style of play does lend to taking a lot of time off the clock.
They continue to huddle here as that's one up the middle to Carroll. He'll get a little bit more this time up to the 25. So 3rd and 5 here. Saints will definitely go for it here. Charles Cahalan with the stop there. Third and 5 here. The give is to Carroll, and he will not get it. 4th and 2 will be
play of the ball game so far here, folks. Hard to see a path for the Saints to win if Stags can get a stop and score here.
The Saints do have all their timeouts, but all the Stags would need would be one first down if they got to stop here.
Home crowd and sideline is on their feet.
Big play here, and the Saints will burn a timeout as they talk this one over. Biggest play of the ball game so far. Saints under pressure here with a 4th and 2, and still a long way to go to get in field goal range.
Stags defense in that huddle, getting rehydrated, getting refueled. Play of the year so far for them on defense right here.
Stags looking for their first win of the year. They lost in a tough one to a very good Blue Valley North team in their first game and to a good Blue Valley West team in their second game. It's a whole different ball game in this rivalry matchup, though.
Yep.
As the crowd once again makes some noise here.
Yeah, we can barely hear ourselves talk over the Stags crowd to our right.
Ford. Up the middle to Carroll. He breaks the tackle and he's got it. He's down the sideline. Still going to the 44-yard line.
Huge beast mode-like run there from Sean Carroll to keep this game alive for the Saints.
Sean Carroll refusing to go down on that play. And a huge first down when they needed it. And the Saints trusted their guy there.
Biggest play of the ball game for the Saints. Carroll just shoving off defenders there, refusing to go down. 44-yard line, 2 minutes to go. We'll see what happens here.
Clock ticking almost inside 2 minutes here. The Saints need to hurry, and they pitch it outside, and
he's got to wait
down the sideline, and we'll get to the Meige 40-yard line there.
Saints are moving the ball now. First down stops the clock. They'll try to regroup here and get going.
Johnny Rizzi again. The X Factor last week shows up again here on the outside, and as we get under 2 minutes, the Saints break into Meige territory. Saints need to move here. And they will drop back to pass. One receiver in the pattern only and nowhere to go with the ball. But he will throw it. He is open and the pass is incomplete. Very slow developing play there. Had Kammerer breaking off his route, running across the side of the field.
Ford definitely had it, but it's a really tough pass to make from all the way to the strong side of the field. He did have all day to throw, though. Good protection from the Saints O-line. Could not afford to take a sack there.
So Kammerer double covered there as he was the only receiver in the route. And it is now 2nd and 10 from the 40.
In the Saints offense, there's a lot of pressure on that one receiver to get open because a lot of times in those pass plays, there is only one option.
Pitch to Rizzi. Good job, good catch by him there.
Oh,
and it looks like the ball is out.
Looks like he was out of bounds there before that ball came loose.
So Saints will retain possession. Scary there as they cannot afford a turnover here.
Losing track of the clock here, only a minute 20 to play. Saints got to hurry.
Saints do have to hurry. They only have 2 timeouts. And they may use one here.
Get that defense recharged and refueled for the very end of this game.
Meige making some substitutions. They may have, an injured player hopping off the field. Looks like Aiden Wing there. Need to be helped off the field. Clock running now, almost inside a minute. The pitch is Carroll, and he's got some room, and he gets hit hard. Big hit there. And the Saints are in trouble here as the clock is under a minute, and they are still only at the 33-yard line.
4th down from the 33 here, definitely out of Seabolt's range. Huge play here. Practically the ball game. It is the ball game.
It is the ball game as they spend their second timeout here under a minute. Saints already converted 4th down once on this drive. We'll see if they can do it again. Well, it has seemed like it has just been careless mistakes hurting the Saints tonight. Still, hopefully, they can pull it out here. But they have their work cut out for them.
They do.
Meige playing with a lot of fight tonight, and the Saints have not been able to move the football as they did against Lutheran North last week.
You come into a rivalry game like this where Meige hasn't had success in a little while, it's going to be a lot of fire.
It is important to mention this is the Saints' first true road game. They did have a road game against St. James, but it was here at Meige, and last week they played at home, so this is their first road game. Here's 4th down. Drops back to throw, camera open, and he drops the football.
And that'll be the ball
Drops
game.
the football.
That'll be the ball game. You can't blame Coach Stryling going to his stud receiver camera there. Just dropped on that one, unfortunately.
Seemed to have his eyes on where he was going to run after the catch. And that is a very rare drop from Evan.
Very rare. He's been a complete stud for us for the past 2 years. Tough to see him drop that one. Meige will presumably need it a couple times here and run out the clock.
Nice play design, good comeback route, but could not execute. And Meige will line up in the victory formation
Meige
here.
sideline and stands are on their feet as they have not beat Aquinas in 4 years.
And they will take the knee there. St. Thomas Aquinas will drop to 2-1 on the year. Meige will improve to 1-2. As the Saints just didn't have the full team effort tonight to complete this victory. They seemed to be in control a lot of the game, but did not make plays when it counted and made some careless turnovers. And that will do it. The final score is Bishop Meige 23, St. Thomas Aquinas 20. The field goal off of the fumble is the difference.
Tough one for the Saints to drop tonight, but they'll be back next week. I mean, a lot of things didn't go our way tonight, but still a good effort by our guys.
So the Saints drop a close one here. So once again, the final is Meige 23, Saints 20. From Halo Sports, we would like to thank our athletic director, Ken Fox, Coach Randy Dreiling, Bishop Meige for their hospitality, and everyone else who has helped us, our producer and cameraman Max Broomfield, and Josh.
Thank you, Josh.
So Meige wins this rivalry for the first time in 4 years.
And it's a party over there in the Meige student section. But Aquinas will be back next week. 2-1 on the season. Tough one to drop tonight, but we'll be back. Thank you, everybody, for watching. It's been fun doing the game.
Aquinas will travel to Blue Valley next week to face the Tigers. And we will hope they put together a good performance for all 48 minutes that night. And we are looking forward to seeing them bounce back. I'm Colin Davis.
I'm Nick Howard. Good night, everybody.
Good night.